Hi y'all, and welcome to Hayes Paper Co. Today we are going to go over how to apply Waterslide decal paper. To do this, you're going to need a sheet of Waterslide paper with the desired image printed on it. You also need scissors to cut your decal out, or you can use an electric cutting machine. You're going to need a bowl of room temperature water and an object to apply your decal to. Today we're going to be using a ceramic mug. You also want to have a paper towel or some sort of small cloth. You can also use a silicone brush. It is optional though. You can also use your finger. So let's get started. When cutting your decal, you want to cut close to your image's edge. You want to avoid cutting out a basic shape around the image, such as a square or a plain circle. And the reason for this is pretty simple. The human eye is trained to recognize common shapes such as squares, circles, triangles, and etc. So when you cut going with the flow of your image instead of using a basic shape to cut your decal out, you decrease the chance of your eye recognizing the edges. So it just makes your edges stand out less. So you always want to cut going with the flow of the decal and as close to the image as possible. Our next step is going to be to take our decal and place it into our water. I like to hold mine down so it doesn't curl up. Once the decal is fully saturated, it should lay flat in the water. Okay, so see how it's now laying flat. We can go ahead and let go of it now. Now you're going to want to periodically check to see if your decal is ready. To do this, you place the decal in between your fingers. You want to put your finger in the back and your thumb on the front in the center of the decal. And you want to just rub it together. If the decal moves easily off of the backing, then you know your decal is ready. So now we're going to grab our mug, and I like to get my mug wet. You're going to push your decal off of the backing just slightly, and you're going to hold down that little portion that you pushed off the backing. You're going to hold down with your thumb, and you're going to use your other hand to gently remove the backing from behind the decal. Now this is where your silicone brush or your finger comes into play. You can use it to get out the excess water and any wrinkles from behind your decal. Once you have all of the excess water bubbles, creases, and such all out, then you can take your paper towel or your cloth and you press down. Now what this does is it forces out any excess water from behind your decal, and it causes the adhesive that's on the back of the decal to get a good adherence to your object that you're applying the decal to. So as you can see, the Waterslide decal has been placed. And now you would just let it sit. You can let it sit and it will cure naturally within 48 hours, or you can place it in the oven to bake it. Baking only just speeds up the curing process. It's not necessary, but some people do prefer that. So I hope you found this helpful.